Peace, peoples. Peace to the peoples. To that subscriber about that hoodie, you was right. I must say I was wrong. I admit when I was wrong. I man up to it. Thanks for bringing the information to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that it was a clothing line that make logos like that. I remember Gucci blackface. Y'all remember that? Well, Gucci had blackface, and they was boycotting Gucci at one point because of the merchandise they were selling. So I looked at that logo. First thing came to my thought was from the past. You know, I made them logos. You can decipher them joints. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I did some homework and investigating on that, what you said in the comments section. I was wrong. I admit that I was wrong. You know what I mean? No need to get upset. You know what I mean? We can agree to disagree without getting all upset and leaving comments that try to irritate someone. You know what I'm saying? So all it's about. We learn different shit. Everybody don't know everything. I'm not saying I know everything. And I appreciate you bringing it to my attention. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I apologize. I was wrong about that logo, ladies and gentlemen. So it is a clothing line. And like I said, that hoodie costs $200. I mean, here it go right here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I was wrong. Jumping out the window, you know what I'm saying? Investigating. That's what journalists do. I'm a journalist. We investigate shit. But see, here it go right here, y'all. There it go. That's the hoodie. And they got pants too, y'all. They got pants. I never seen no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? It was new to me. See? The hoodie. And then the sweatpants. But if you put that to the side like that, you see what I'm saying? With the flag, you see what I'm saying? When you decipher shit. But I get what you were saying, though. You know what I mean? It was a hoodie. Yes, it is. It's a hoodie. And that's how much, 20% off, that's how much the hoodie costs. Y'all see that? $200. $200 for that hoodie. So this young man wears nice expensive clothes, right? Hoodie costs $200. What the hell is he doing in Philadelphia carjacking someone looking for trouble, ladies and gentlemen? I'm still not taking that off the table though about blackface. How they was using blackface to rob them banks. You know what I'm saying? So that's still on the table. You know what I'm saying? But that's the outfit right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. That is a clothing line. But I never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So whoever did the research on that one, he go one for 180, 190. Right there. You know what I'm saying? So his parents do got a couple of hours. So for him to be out causing destruction, it doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how everybody been? Y'all know it's a big showdown happening on the other side of the world. Y'all know we got the derailing in Ohio. You know, they said Biden ain't even visit the derailment accident site with all that toxic waste being leaked all out of those containers. But he was over in Ukraine writing a $500 million check funding the war, but yet they saying we, America, dead in bankruptcy, but yet he can still write a $500 million check. Who's agreeing on him? Because I know he have to get approved to write that $500 million check. So who else is approving him to write that $500 million check, ladies and gentlemen? Been to the gas station lately? Are the prices coming down or going up? You been to the market lately? Are the prices at the same or are they coming down? Your credit card interest rate, are they coming down or are they still the same? Your electric bill, your water bill, are the rates coming down or are they going up? But yet he can fund another country a $500 million to fight a war that they can't win. So how much total amount Joe Biden funded Ukraine? Y'all want to see it? He been asked for $37 billion. Y'all really want to see it? What it equals out to? Total? A total. But yet, America is in turmoil. And you wondering why they can't even come together at Congress to come up with some type of solution with all this overspending. We see where the overspending is being spent at. Damn. That was in November. In November, look how much he was asking for. And there's no sight and end for this war. So there's going to be more money being funded to Ukraine to fight a war they can't win. Are they on America, all this money that America gave Ukraine in aid? When this war is over, do Ukraine owe the United States that money with a little interest on there? Or are they just giving these motherfuckers money? Or the American people tax dollars? I wonder. And let's get into this video. Let's get into this video. Because it shows you that this man here that was, they said, executed.
Iranian general is dead, and the United.
This man right here that they said was murdered. His octopus tentacles stretched, they said, throughout the Mid-East. And it's going to show you, let me get to it, where they stretched to. And who this administration let come in this country, flew them in first class. That's part of this man regime. Let's go.
Where you do not even imagine. Soleimani helped build what he called an axis of resistance, militant Shia Muslim groups in half a dozen countries or territories across the region.
Across the region. Now,
be aware that we are near you, where you do not even imagine. Soleimani helped his presidents. They beat their chests and mourned a man they called a martyr.
we're going to watch the video so y'all can see who Soleimani was. And how he also had his hand in these other countries throughout the Mid-East. That their migrants are here in America now. Been here now going on 2 years. This man right here. See that? That's when Trump was president. Biden been in office for how long? Y'all want to play the blame game? How long Biden been in office? Y'all quick to say it. Go ahead. You answer. You. 2 years? 2.5 years? Oh, he wasn't the president when that happened. He wasn't the president when that happened. But he flew the enemies in America, though. Can we say that? If he ain't had nothing to do with this, can we all agree that he flew the enemies into America? They didn't even have to fight to get to America. They was flew here first class from Afghanistan. Can we agree upon that? Let's get into the video. Soleimani.
An elite Iranian general is dead, and the United States and Iran are closer to conflict. The U.S. military killed Qasem Soleimani in Iraq today. Washington called it self-defense. Tehran called it a crime and vowed vengeance. Foreign Affairs correspondent Nick Schifrin begins our coverage.
He was the Middle East's most recognized military commander, the strategist and operational chief of Iran's militant network, the symbol of Iran's regional ambitions. And Qasem Soleimani died last night when an American drone fired missiles into his car at Baghdad's airport. Today, U.S. officials told PBS NewsHour it was a target of opportunity. The president pre-authorized the strike. Military and intelligence officials tracked Soleimani and waited for him to land and meet with this man, Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis, the deputy commander of Iraqi militias closely aligned with Iran. The U.S. blames Soleimani and those militias for the siege of the U.S. embassy this week and for launching nearly a dozen attacks on U.S. bases, including one last Friday that killed a U.S. contractor. Today, President Trump said Soleimani's death prevented more attacks.
Soleimani was plotting imminent and sinister attacks on American diplomats and military personnel.
In Iran, Soleimani's death sparked widespread anger. During Friday prayers, congregants chanted "Death to America."
Death to America.
Outside.
So death to America. So I don't care who was the president when Soleimani got assassinated. Them people don't care. They just vow to get revenge for his death. And these people are already in America. They was flew here first class. Y'all. Some of these people live in them mediocre suburbs. Because they're not putting them around us. They live in the mediocre suburbs where they come together and they had them little meetings of what they're going to do to America. Like 9/11.
They burned U.S. and Israeli flags, and a local commander delivered a threat.
The Americans must know now that due to the crime they have committed, they will face no safety or peace anywhere.
The protesters also filed in front of
No
our cameras
safety,
with
no peace anywhere. But yet, this administration flew the enemies into America first class. Let's go.
anger and sorrow. They beat their chests and mourned a man they called a martyr.
When I heard the news of the general's assassination today, I got very sad. I got sad because we lost a blessing, a son of God, a man the whole world knew so well.
Soleimani was one of Iran's most popular figures outside the supreme leader, who rose through the ranks of the military to become an icon of ruthless resistance. As commander of the elite paramilitary Quds Force, he confronted U.S. allies around the region and warned U.S. presidents.
Hereby I tell you, the gambling Mr. Trump, be aware that we are near you, where you do not even imagine.
Soleimani helped build what he called an axis of resistance, militant Shia Muslim groups in half a dozen countries or territories.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? See? See that? America flew refugees in from all these countries, y'all. First class. And also abandoned the U.S. military weapons.
Across the region. In Yemen, Shia Houthi militants who received arms from Iran fight against a coalition led by Iran's longtime enemy, Saudi Arabia. In Syria, Soleimani personally helped convince Russia to intervene in the war. And today, Russia and Iranian-backed fighters
You hear that?
President Bashar al-Assad.
So he was cool with Russia. He was cool with Russia. That's why Russia is being funded the drones from Iran, ladies and gentlemen. See that? See? See? Will we pay attention in class, y'all? Y'all see that? What we just all figured out together.
Assad largely win the war. Every time Soleimani arrived in Syria, he was greeted as a hero. In Lebanon, Iranian-founded and backed Hezbollah threatens Israel with tens of thousands of Iranian-provided rockets and missiles. Today, Hezbollah supporters vowed revenge.
Call upon us. We're here to strike the oppressors and to fight.
And in Iraq, the U.S. says fighters loyal to Soleimani killed more than 600 American troops during the Iraq War. But despite targeting the U.S.
600.
war on ISIS, Soleimani provided many of the ground troops who pushed ISIS out. Those troops are today integrated into the Iraqi
See that?
military. And his
See that?
supporters now fit
Remember they were saying ISIS was formed when who was president? Obama? Some shit like that? That they had something to do with that? But Soleimani fought ISIS. Got them motherfuckers up the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? See how they use different generals and leaders to do their work, and then they take that person out? Let's go.
Iraq's parliament and vowed to evict U.S. troops from the country. But today, longtime Soleimani adversary, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, praised the U.S.
President Trump deserves all the credit for acting swiftly, forcefully, decisively.
In Washington, the response to the strike fell largely on party lines. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
For too long, this evil man operated without constraint, and countless innocents have suffered for it.
Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer.
This action may well have brought our nation closer to another endless war.
But
That's
President
Chuck
Trump
Schumer,
described the attack
a Dixiecrat. That's Chuck Schumer, a Dixiecrat, who's also part of the Go Along, Get Along gang, flying the enemies into our country. Let's go.
Back as defensive.
We took action last night to stop a war. We did not take action to start a war.
For 15 years, U.S. officials have been following Soleimani, accusing him of global terrorism.
Today we remember and honor the victims of Soleimani's many...
Every president come in, takes out a leader or a general from a foreign country. Before that, it was Obama taking out bin Laden. Saddam Hussein, Muammar Gaddafi. The list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. Now we add this to the list with Trump taking out Soleimani. Now what is Joe Biden trying to accomplish at his old ass age? On his way to the nursing home. Out here caught up in mass confusion. Not even following the scriptures of the Most High. I did hear that from Vladimir Putin. They really believe in the Most High, in the scriptures of the Most High. Knowing a man should be with a woman. Not no man with no man and no woman with no woman. Who are you to change God's laws? And you say it's freedom of speech. But was it freedom of speech when y'all was running around telling people they had to get a jab? Was that freedom of speech or was that torture? Is it freedom of speech? You can't even say what you want on social media without getting flagged? Is that freedom of speech? Who freedom of speech is it? It's not ours. It's not our freedom of speech. Joe Biden want to take guns, but funding guns. You want to take the American people guns, but you funding guns to a war that's killing thousands and hundreds of people, hundreds and thousands of people. But your backyard's not even cleaned up, Joe Biden. Joke Biden. That's your new name, Joke Biden. Your backyard is not cleaned up for you to be in another country trying to clean their backyard up. You goddamn hypocrite. You're a goddamn liar and the truth is not in you. This whole administration and that goddamn administration with Obama all went against the Most High word. And whose side am I'ma choose between the Most High and you devils? I'm going to choose the Most High word.
Atrocities, and we take comfort in knowing that his reign of terror is over.
Today, what was left of the car where Soleimani died sat in the morning sun. The symbol of Iran's regional ambitions is dead, but the ambitions themselves are very much alive and unchanged.
And Nick joins me here in the studio, along with from Beirut, our special correspondent, Jane Ferguson. Jane, I want to come to you first. What are you learning about reaction in the region, especially from the Iranian-backed Hezbollah?
Well, of course, Judy, from Hezbollah, we've seen some of the strongest reaction in terms of rhetoric so far. They released a statement earlier on today saying that this was a huge crime and, quote, it will be the responsibility, duty, and action of all Mujahideen brothers throughout the world to take harsh revenge. It's worth noting that...
Harsh revenge. Muslims throughout the world take harsh revenge. That's what that means. Meaning these immigrants, migrants, or refugees, or whatever you want to call them, that you flew into this country. You are responsible for anything that happened to any American in America. This administration that we're going to hold accountable if anything happened to any hair on any American people, this administration will be held accountable by any foreign attacks in America.
Soleimani was flying back to Baghdad from Beirut. He, of course, had very strong relations here with the Iranian proxy Hezbollah, and he had been advising both the Iraqi government and the Lebanese group Hezbollah on how to deal with protests that were affecting them, protests that, yes, were about domestic politics, but threatened Iranian hegemony and Iranian influence in the region.
And Nick, separately, what are you learning from the administration about the legal justification for what happened?
White House officials are very clear. There's two justifications. One, self-defense, and they say that comes both from the Constitution and also international law. And two, they cite the 2001 post-9/11 authorization to use military force, which, of course, Judy, was about 9/11. We should note that the Quds Force that Iran had nothing to do with 9/11, but now...
And that's killing me. Joe Biden can fund Ukraine with aid, but if anyone tried to help Russia and fund them aid, all of a sudden they the enemy. It's crazy.
And Bush have all used that AUMF, all used that military force authorization to pursue military interventions across the world since 9/11.
And Jay, back to you. We know Iran involved in so many conflicts around the region. What are you hearing about what the repercussions from this could be?
Like you say, Judy, their tentacles have spread so far across the region that the repercussions could be huge on two sides, on both the conflicts that they are involved in, and that's, of course, in places like Syria, where the Iranian Iranian forces, as well as Soleimani himself, were advising and helping with the Syrian government there, and across Iraq, as well as here in Lebanon. Thinking about the reaction that Iran could possibly basically invoke in the coming days and weeks, there are so many possibilities, whether it's Hezbollah here in Lebanon, who are one of the strongest...
Not days and weeks. They plant this shit. Because it's been now years now. And ain't nothing happened. It been quiet. And ain't nothing happened behind the general.
The region, or in Iraq, in terms of mobilizing politicians who have been already calling for U.S. troops to be pulled out of Iraq. There are about 5,000 troops there at the moment, and if politicians were to come to the rare moment of agreement in Iraq to vote to push American troops out, then that in turn would also have a knock-on effect of basically making U.S. troops in Syria less viable, because they are, of course, supported by bases in Iraq.
And Nick, just finally, you've been talking to officials inside and outside the administration. What concerns are they expressing?
One of them is exactly where Jane ended, the concern that Iraq will decide to evict U.S. troops from Iraq, and the Council of Representatives, the group that will decide that, will meet this weekend. And so there is some concern that this strike will inhibit the U.S. presence in Iraq moving forward. Escalation, as Jane said, across the region, absolutely possible in many ways. The Trump administration today announced 3,000 more troops to the region. That's 18,000 troops over the last year or so, Judy. That's quite a few troops for a president who says he's wanted to leave the Middle East. And some fears that I've been talking to people about a more extreme successor. Jane mentioned the fact that Soleimani went to Beirut, went to Damascus, went to Baghdad, and were working on governments. He was largely a diplomat in addition to being a military commander. There are people who are even more extreme than him behind him. The administration officials I talked to, though, say, look, we had the chance. We had to kill this person. He's got too much blood on his hands. We couldn't give this shot up.
See that? Y'all see that? But this video is about to end. I just wanted to do a video to enlighten y'all on that hoodie first. So that's my subscriber. About the hoodie. Appreciate the information. And wanted to do a video on these refugees that's here, y'all. We gotta be vigilant, y'all. They're here to harm us. They're here to harm America, y'all. And this administration let us down, y'all. Let us down big time. They was never put in office to put America first, y'all. They was in there to put America in turmoil. But with that being said, I'll be back with another video. Until the next time, stand on your square. Put the Most High first. And believe in yourself. With that being said, peace.